This is my Blackbird Warbonnet hammock by Warbonnet. Unbelievable hammock. I had a Hennessy before this, and this is just so much better. Give you the shelf room right here. You can put things in there, your water bottles, whatever you want. It's really, really nice. Very well made. Brandon over there just did an outstanding job of making this hammock. Plenty of room. You got a little foot box over here. You can lay out diagonally. It's just super, super nice. I got the one with the double bottom, so I can stick an insulation pad in there. You can see it's split here, so you can stick an insulation pad. I use a combination of an insulation pad and a down jacket underquilt that I had modified. I'll show you that in a second. I modified this by putting this little quick release on here, so you'd have to go back to the stake and untie it, and you can just flip this over, giving you all that room if you want to just sit in it or what have you. Great hammock. I've had Hennessy's, I've had Skeeter beaters, I've had quite a few different hammocks, and I've settled in on this one. This is by far the best. Just really well made. Now I've used my space blanket tarp that I had made. Check out my video on how I made that, and I really do believe it works well. I've felt the difference. It radiates the heat back onto you. It keeps you amazingly warm. The thing I like about these little S-beaners, just unclip them like so. In my line here also, you can see where this moves. I just tied a bungee right here, and then you can Okay, now I want to show you my insulation pad. This was actually put together with the windshield material. Now I first found that packing tape works the best, so I use packing tape to join it. I have two large ones, two jumbos, and I just cut it into this sort of design here. It just slides in between here. I like to have the mylar side down and the foam side up against me. I've tried it both ways, and that just seems to work best. Okay, now I want to show you something kind of unique that I did. I got this vest at the thrift store, and it's going to double as an insulation pad. What I've done is I've sewed some things on where I can run elastic through the neck and where I can run elastic through the base, and then I sewed zippers over the sleeves. I'll show you how that works. So this is my down under quilt. I picked this up at the thrift store, and what I've done here is I've just hooked up some elastic. You can see it runs up along the collar, exits here, and then here. And I'll show you how I hook that up. Very inexpensive but very functional underquilt. Okay, so you can see here I sewed a zipper on. Got that over at Walmart, and that just closes up like this. Okay, so here's the underquilt. I know you're probably thinking it's not that big, but it does the job. It's basically just goes under here just like that. Get inside. So now you can see here it is, the quilt, and what I do is I put that underneath me so that it has complete coverage, and then I can just slide it up and move it over. And another thing, the two lines are running on either side of the hammock. You got to make sure you have these lines on the other side of that, and then you can always adjust them. If you get too hot, you can slide it out of the way, move it up or down, do whatever you want. The beautiful thing about this is it's multi-use. It's all about multi-use. You save yourself a lot of weight, and when it gets cold or you're up in the morning, all you're going to do is unzip this just like this. Unzip the other side. bad boy on. Now you've got line to contend with. So all I do is I pull it snug through here, roll it up, and stick the excess in a pocket, and I'm toasty. 3.13. That's pretty good. That's my entire shelter, insulation system, everything. Not bad at all.